Hello everyone, this is Cameron with ReadySetRetail. Today I'll be showing you how to use ReadySetRetail's reorder point plans. We'll go over how to make a new plan, I'll explain the settings used for this utility, and how to run a plan. Use these timestamps to skip to a specific part that you're looking for. All of this information is also available in our support articles at support.readysetretail.com. First, I'll show you that we have no reorder points on this item in our inventory. To make a new plan, we need to first go to the ReadySetRetail website. Go to app.readysetretail.com and sign in with your username and password. Click on Purchasing in the navigation bar, then Reorder Point Plans. This will take you to a page with the header View Reorder Point Plans. This page will show you all previously made plans. If you have not made any, this page will be blank. Click on Add Reorder Point Plan. Select a connection by clicking on the drop-down menu labeled with Connection, and name your plan. Now that we have a plan started, let's go over each of the many settings that are available in this utility. Location, vendor, and item filters. These can be used to restrict the transfer made to specific locations, vendors, and items. Each filter line can only handle one setting at a time, so to add a filter for multiple settings, you'll need to add multiple lines. These will auto-populate with settings from your Heartland account and include all of Heartland's default fields and any custom fields that you may have made. When using location filters, it is recommended to use the Any condition when using location ID or name to get the best results. If you're using location custom fields, then the All condition can work. The item filters can use any item value. For example, default cost, current price, group, style name, and so forth. Last X weeks. This is a look-back period that is used to determine average weekly sales. Min weeks. This is the desired number of weeks of supply to use as the reorder point. If an item has an average sales velocity of 1 per week and min weeks is set to 10, reorder points will be calculated and set to 10 units. Curve type. Curves can be an extremely powerful tool for calculating seasonal lifts and falls. If a curve is selected, the calculation for the average weekly velocity of an item is much more sophisticated. The quantity will be normalized to the curve. There are 3 types of curves. Item filter. This calculates the curve based on performance of the entire item filter across the whole organization. If there's not enough data, it will fall back to the location curve type. Location. This calculates the curve based only on the location where the item is sold in. Organization. Calculates the curve based on sales across the entire organization. Multiplier. This is a factor applied to calculating reorder points and target quantity. For example, if a reorder point is calculated to be 10 and there's a multiplier of 0.5, the reorder point will be adjusted down to 5. This is useful for accommodating increased and decreased demand due to general market conditions. Minimum quantity. This is the absolute minimum units to set as the reorder point or target quantity. This is the last calculation applied. If a calculated reorder point or target quantity is below this threshold, the calculation will be adjusted up to the minimum quantity. For example, if it is determined that an item's calculated reorder point is 4, but the minimum quantity is set to 5, the reorder point will be set to 5. Adjustment quantity. This is the quantity that is added or subtracted from a calculated reorder point plan and target quantity. This is different from minimum quantity because the adjustment quantity is always applied. Adjustment quantity is applied before minimum quantity changes are considered. Lead time in weeks. If you are targeting a selection of items from which a lead time is known, you can use this field to specify that. This is particularly important when dealing with plans that utilize curves. For example, if reorder points are calculated at the beginning of a peak selling season, but there is a lead time that would cause item ordering to be delivered after the selling season ends, this setting prevents over-ordering. Auto-exclude markdowns. Check this box to instruct the plan to set the reorder point and target quantity to 0 for any item where the original price is greater than the current price. Once you've selected the settings you want to use, let's move to how to run the plan. There are two ways to run a reorder point plan. First, there's the auto run option that can be seen under auto exclude markdowns. When checked, this will automatically run the plan on the day of the week and at the time you set in the day of week and time to run Eastern time fields. One thing to note is that due to back-end processes with Heartland, we have run into some issues running this utility at 7 a.m. on the hour. If you'd like to run this around that time, just set it for a minute or two after 7 o'clock, like 7:01 or 7:02 for best results. If you want to run this utility manually, what you need to do first is save your plan. Then, go back into it as if you're going to edit it, and scroll to the bottom of the page. There you should see a green Queue for Processing button. Clicking that will set the utility to run. When the utility is finished running, you should see reorder points set for the items that were selected by your filters. And that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@ReadySetRetail.com. Also, take a look at our support articles at support.ReadySetRetail.com. For more tutorials on our other products, check out our YouTube channel.